already in Canada and in Europe and in the Netherlands. I thought I would pop on for a minute because I wanted to explain a little bit about how Stampin' Up! Works to those of you who might not know. Um, the biggest thing to know is that we're a direct selling company. We're not a pyramid scheme, and I can go into that later. If you have questions about that and want me to explain how we are not that, I'll let you know. But that's not what today is about. Today is about what's the best deal for you. And when you are interested in anything that is sold by a direct seller, that means that the products are not available in stores. They are sold by independent contractors, independent. In Stampin' Up, we call them demonstrators. Tupperware, they're called consultants. Um, Everybody has a different name for them, but basically what it is, they have people who sell their stuff for them and they don't have a storefront. Okay. And then the best deal I've always looked is to get whatever they call their starter kit, their package that they give to people who they hope will sell for them. And different companies have different rules and different strings attached. And I'll give you an example. I forget what the name of the jewelry company was, but it was really popular about 10 years ago or so. And I loved this stuff. It was gorgeous. And so I had a party and the lady came, and then I looked into the starter kit and you could get like 4 times as much stuff for the price. So I bought the starter kit and I got all this amazing jewelry and I didn't have to do anything. It was wonderful. A couple of years later, they had changed the rules. And now in order for me to get the great deal on the jewelry, I first had to agree that I would do at least 3 parties. Okay. So then I didn't do it because I wasn't interested in that. So let's fast forward to Stampin' Up. There's still 1 week left in the join offer in the starter kit. Now, why would you want to do this? You might say, I don't want to be a demonstrator. I don't want to do what you do. I totally get it. But if I would have known right from the get-go that this option was available, I would have taken it and I would have been a demonstrator for another 5 years longer, because you can get the starter kit just for your own discount. You can get it just for the deal itself and do nothing else. So if you're starting with a hobby or if you have a long wish list, get the starter kit because there are no strings. They will not take your deal away. You do not have to do any parties or workshops or anything like that. And you don't have to think that you're being dishonest in any way either, because that's also not the case. So many people who have done well with this company started with no intention of selling, and Stampin' Up! Knows this. So this is their fishing expedition. They're giving you this opportunity to get this amazing deal, and they hope that you'll stick around, but you don't have to. So I just thought, you know what, I'm going to go live on YouTube to my channel members and to anyone else who just happens to be catching this to explain that, yes, you can get the great deal. You don't have to feel bad about it. You don't have to do anything with it. So let me know. You can join my team in Canada or in Europe. And that's the other thing about direct sales, and that might change from country to country or business to business. But with Stampin' Up, we can only sell within our markets. So in Canada, I can't sell to Americans. I can't sell to Australians or people in New Zealand. But in Europe, we can sell cross-border. So in Europe, I can sell it to people in the UK, in Germany, France, Ireland, Austria. It's pretty amazing. And then the countries that don't have Stampin' Up, like Spain, or any of the Scandinavian countries, you can buy from me, but you can't get the starter kit. But I can order the supplies and send them to you, and we can figure out the shipping. So if you have any more questions, let me know. I would love to hear from you. I just thought maybe you'd appreciate this information. I know it wasn't an exciting video. I'm not showing any cards. I'm not showing any tips and tricks, but I think this is great information that I wish I would have had 20 years ago. All right, take care. Have a super day. Bye. Now I have to see if I can end this thing. Yes.